What's up, you guys? We got our second two-set booster box break of Streets of New Capenna about to go down. Give it just a moment. I'm going to get you guys tagged in here, and I hope y'all are having a good one so far. If not, let's hope we can make it a better day. I mean, it's Friday, y'all, you know. I know we're excited over here at the Iron Lion. Tomorrow we have free comic book day going down. So tonight we're going to be we don't have any tournaments tonight. So anyone that's local, we do not have any tournaments tonight because we will be closing up at 6. What's going on, James? What up, man? We'll be closing at 6 because we got to start getting stuff ready for tomorrow. Free Comic Book Day is about to be big here in the Colorado Springs area. So make sure y'all come on out. We got like 4 or 5 different artists going to be in the shop. Tons of free comic books. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a food truck out here. Along with free comics from Free Comic Book Day, we also have some as you walk in the door, mystery comics that we're going to be handing out. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. I advise everyone to come in. We're going to have tons of sales going on. I don't remember exactly the sales off the top of my head, but if you look, I think up in the announcements. Nope, not in the announcements, but it is on this page. Andrew actually had posted about it, Free Comic Book Day. So make sure y'all check us out. If you're local, it's a good time. It's a Saturday. Come out, get some free comic books, hit up some cool sales that we're going to have in store, and yeah. All right, let's go on ahead and get started. Here we go. We got all 12 of your guys' names in here. We're going to roll this dice, anything less than 4, and we re-roll. Bam, we got a 5. And at the end, the 2 box toppers, Gallagreeters, or whatever they're called. I can't remember the exact name. I think it's Gallagreeters. Chris, Corey, look at you with the mega stacks. Let's go. 2 mega stacks. Yeah, we're going to randomize those away at the end. So that's going to be fun. I really wish they would have done the box toppers like they did with Crimson Vow. They're just Wizards of the Coast is being a little inconsistent. If we're just being real, that's what's happening. That's all. All right, y'all. Verification codes are now, or code is now in the comments. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys cracked open. I'm gonna open up since the numbers are an odd number of packs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open up a box, mix it up, hand out 5 to half the stacks. Gallagreeters. Okay, so I was right. Hand these out to half the stacks, and then do the other box and hand it out to the other half of the stacks. Keep it a little interesting. What? Really? That's crazy. Deadly Dispute, $6 now? I think I got quite a few of those, too. That's wild. That is wild. And what was it called? What's the red black land called? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it's called though. But no, I know what you're talking about. That's crazy. It's $15 now. That is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's crazy. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to look through your stuff and find cards. You're like, wow, I'm glad I kept these. Yeah, and especially from being in breaks too. Oh yeah, I know you got tons of stuff, James. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Perfecto. Ryan, so the giveaway code, what that is that's just the randomizer. So after we randomize you guys' names, we always post the verification code in there, so you can go in there and you can click on each, I guess, roll of the randomizer just to see like if the names were actually randomized around with each roll. It's just like a backup. It's like I wouldn't say you necessarily need it, but if you were just interested in checking for yourself, it's just that. Doesn't really serve a whole huge purpose. All right, y'all. Here we go. Y'all know the deal. Good luck to each and every one of you. May you all pull some iron line fire, and we have us a good old time. Let's get to it. Stack 1 and 2. Going over to Mr. Chris Corey. Absolutely, no worries. Like I said, we just want to make sure y'all are good, and there's like nothing. We don't want it to come off as anything fishy is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know we're not doing anything fishy, but we know sometimes some things just help customers out a little bit better. All right, y'all, let's go. Good luck. All right, we got a cleanup crew, stimulus package, security rocks, waterfront district. I think that the stimulus package is funny. Oh man, if we can get 3, that'll be wild. We got 2 Wednesday. We got 2 of them on Wednesday. Rocco. We got a tramway station into a Tala's clever conductor. We got an out-of-the-way foil with a Tempest Gin from the list. Okay. Tempest Gin, it's crazy because no one really even played Tempest Gin until Mono Blue Tempo became a deck. Nobody really played Tempest Gin. And then everyone's like, oh my god, Tempest Gin, we gotta kill it now. It's gonna get out of hand. But yeah, Tempest Gin was a pretty good card. Fairy Vandal, Hypnotic Grifter, Illicit Shipment, Tainted Indulgence, Nimble Larcenist, and a Zia Torres Envoy. Followed by a Snooping Newsy foil with a Croesus the Purger from the list. Okay, getting a couple goodies in here, Chris. I see ya. Hey, there we go. First full art land. We got a Bouncer's Beatdown, Venom Connoisseur, Angelic Observer, Swooping Protector, Quasar Augur of Agonies into a Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. And then we got a Midnight Assassin foil. That's actually a pretty good looking card. I think that looks good. Yeah, so we've already pulled Obnixilis, Vivian, and Elspeth. Not from this break, obviously. But let's see if we can repeat that. All right, Obscura Charm followed by an Aven Heartstabber. Flying, as long as there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch. Whenever it dies, mill 2 cards and draw a card. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. That seems like pretty good for like one of the graveyard deck, like graveyard recursion type decks. Little 2-drop can be a 3/3 flying Death Touch. A full art Plains. All right, we got a Dusk Mangler, Tavern Swindler, Psychic Pickpocket, Corpse Appraiser, Racer's Ring into a Getaway Car. Ooh, a Shattered Seraph foil. It's a foil showcase. And a treasure token. Ooh, that forest looks good. We got a Brass Knuckles, Refuse to Yield, Brazen Upstart, Citizen's Crowbar, Glamorous Outlaw, Carmella Glamour Thief, Void Rend. The spell can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent for the Esper colors. Antagonize foil with an Angel token. All right, we got a Disciplined Duelist, Knockout Blow, Patch Up, Botanical Plaza, Cabaretti Charm, into a Ginny Fay, Jetmir second. Telling y'all, do not sleep on this. Do not sleep on that. That is a really good card. What was crazy was the other day, who was it? I can't remember who it was, but the other day someone got a Ginny Fay and an Anointed Procession from the list in the same pack. I'm like, if that doesn't scream, play me, I don't know what will, because Anointed Procession with Ginny Fay is really good. Then we got some Friends Forever, Wernog, Writer's Chaplain. Friends Forever. What's up, Chris? Chris, was it you that on Wednesday got the Ginny Fay with the Anointed Procession from the list in the same pack? I can't remember who it was, but I know someone got it, and I'm like, that literally just screams, play me. Sleep with the Fishes, Cement Shoes, Courier's Briefcase, Lagrella the Magpie. Yeah, there you go. Then we got a Henzi Toolbox Torre, Mythic Rare Devil Rogue from the Commander deck. We got a Corpse Explosion. And then we got a Speakeasy Server with a Treasure Token. All right. And Chris, you got 2 mega stacks in here, dude. All 4 of your stacks ended up being mega stacks. So you got spot 1 and 2, and then spot 9 and 10 right over here. Mage's Attendant, Rumor Gatherer, Darling of the Masses, Ceremonial Groundbreaker, Shattered Seraph into an Evelyn the Covetous. And we got a Civil Servant foil with a fish. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I like that idea, James. We got a Brass Knuckles, Refuse to Yield, Brazen Upstart, Citizen's Crowbar, Waterfront District into a Xander's Lounge. There you go. There you go. We got a Psychic Pickpocket foil with a Gisa and Giraffe, or Gisa and Giraffe. I don't remember. I wasn't playing in Eldritch Moon, so I don't know how to say that correctly. But Gisa and Giraffe, Mythic Rare Human Wizard from the list. Chris, you got a couple good list cards in here too, dude. Couple solid list cards. Yeah, and it does make it easy having mega stacks. There you go. And you got a Xander's Lounge. Got some good stuff in here. Henzi, Toolbox Torre, Wernog, Ginny Fay, Voidbrand, Rigo, Crosis, Zayator's Envoy, and a Tempest Djinn with a Tallest Clever Conductor. That was not a bad stack. Was not a bad stack at all. Stack 3 going over to James Warner. However, we have not gotten a Planeswalker yet. Let's see if we can, if that'll change here soon. Going over to you, James. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you, James. Just because, I think people kind of got tired and probably complained about pulling, the same list card, 3 times in a box. Hey, there you go. Grizzly Sigil, Corpse Appraiser, Rogues Gallery. I mean, that's why it was easy for you to be like, you know what, I'll grab the last couple. Or last few. Masked Bandits, Broker's Charm. You had that gut feeling. Bootlegger's Stash. There you go, James. That's not a bad one to pick up. I think that comes close to paying for your stack. Arcane Bombardment. Foil Mythic Rare. And y'all, I don't know if you guys have seen the foils with these yet, but I like the foils. They're not as insanely shiny, and it doesn't seem like they're causing any kind of Pringle. So maybe Wizards found the right recipe. Oh yeah, like I said, and it's most of the list cards are just trash, you know? It's like, really? That won't be a problem there, Chris. I'll leave that to you, buddy. But I feel you on that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, don't let me say it. Don't let me do anything too crazy. Yeah, that was a pretty solid first pack. Fatal Grudge, Psychic Pickpocket, Exotic Pets, Metropolis Angel. We got a Botanical Plaza, followed by a Rafine Scheming Seer, Mythic Rare Sphinx Demon. I like how they're, like, a lot of them are demons. I think that's pretty cool. And then we got a Rakish Revelers foil with Witch of the Moors from the list. Sometimes I have a habit of just saying, like, the actual set that's on there. I mean, but originally from Jumpstart. And, you know, I've heard, you know, I guess it's something I could have been looked into myself, but I heard Snapcaster was on the list. I haven't seen it. I've seen Vamp Tutor. We've pulled Vamp Tutors. We've pulled Batter Skulls. So I've seen some really good ones. Big Teferi T5. Oh, yeah. Shattered Seraph. Maestro's Charm. Structural Assault. That's not a bad one. 5-drop sorcery, destroy all artifacts, then Structural Assault deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into the graveyards from the battlefield this turn. That's crazy. James, I want my stack too. Arc Splitter with a mini game. I mean, yeah, this isn't a bad stack, James, for not having a Planeswalker yet. Bouncer's Beatdown, Venom Connoisseur, Angelic Observer, Spara's Adjudicators, into a Jetmir Nexus of Revels. It's not the Gilded Foil or Foil Etch, but that's still sick. You're getting some goodies in here, James. I'm telling y'all, with this set, Mirror Box from Kamigawa is solid. That's all I'm saying. We got to depopulate. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card, then destroy all creatures. That's wild. We got a Spara's Adjudicators foil showcase and a good boy. Got a good boy. I think we actually pulled a Sensei's Top. Not Kamigawa. Was it Crimson Vow? I don't think it was Crimson Vow. I think. Oh no, wait. I don't think we pulled a Sensei's Top. I think I know some. Oh, last night I went by the shop to pick up my wife, and someone was playing Commander, and they had a Sensei's Top from the list, like next to their deck. That's where I'm remembering that Sensei's Top from. So yeah, I know it's from the list also, and you could also see the ugly little stamp down there. It was in Kamigawa? Okay. So I figured, I was like, I feel like I seen it, or seen it. Seen. All right, what we got here? We got a Scheming Fence. Come on, multi-rare pack. Right? I'm not going to lie. I know these are commons, y'all, but these things are so good looking. Like, they look good. Those are some good looking little common lands. Dude, not a bad stack though, James. Not bad. Depopulate's pretty nice. Jetmir Nexus of Revels. Structural Assault's pretty good. Rafine. You got Rafine Scheming Seer. Arcane Bombardment foil mythic rare. And a Bootlegger Stash. Look at that. That's 4 mythics just right there. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, James. No problem, man. I mean, you still got well, you probably got a spot or two in the collector's break. I know you like them collectors. Absolutely, yeah. The common lands, yeah, they look good. Stack 4 going over to Johnny D. Let's get it. Let's get it, Johnny. Oh, Johnny D. Still no foil basics yet, though. We got a Ceremonial Groundbreaker, Take to the Streets, Voice of the Vermin, Sizzling Soloist, Quasar Augur of Agonies, into an Obscura Ascendancy, kind of like with all these Ascendancy cards, kind of throws us back to like some Tarkir days. Exhibition Magician foil with a mini game. Dude, they look so good. I can't describe like the type of art it is, but I love it. I think it's pretty awesome. No signed art cards yet either. Mr. Orfeo, the Boulder, Quasar Augur of Agonies, Scuttling Butler, Shattered Seraph into Swindler's Scheme. Whenever we pulled the Boulder, dude, Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, it kind of just reminds me of Avatar The Last Airbender, when they're like in the Earth Kingdom, and then there's like the Earth battles or whatever they called. That's what it reminds me of. Then we got a Gala Greeters. Ooh, and a Structural Assault foil. Boom. Another treasure token. Oh, wow, really? The Ledger Shredder? Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, one thing I've noticed with this set is cards are kind of like going up and down, like with pricing. I feel like it's going to be an odd set for the market. Wing Shield Agent, Illuminator Virtuoso, Torch Breath, Lagrella the Magpie, Glamorous Outlaw, and Lord Xander the Collector. Oh, nice. We got a Citizen's Crowbar foil with a mini game. We got Arc Splitter, Elegant Entourage, Brass Knuckles, Rakish Revelers, Nimble Arsonist, Jaxus the Troublemaker. I think Jaxus is redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous. Absolutely lots of mythics. There is quite a bit of mythics in this. Run Out of Town foil and a mini game. But I mean, hey, we can't complain about mythics, you know. Especially when we get them goodies. All right, Maestro's Charm, Broker's Charm, Cabaretti Charm. We got the Skybridge Towers, Maestro's Charm Showcase. How about that Ledger Shredder? Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a +1 counter on this creature. 2-drop, 1/3 flyer. Not bad. How about a Shakedown Heavy foil? Along with a Blood Moon from the list. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Not bad. Not a bad stack. Ledger Shredder, Blood Moon, Jaxus, Lord Xander. Pretty solid mythic there. Structural Assault, Gallagher, Swindler's Scheme, Obscura, Ascendancy. Not bad. Stack 5. Going over to Mr. Jacob Russell. All right. I think I'm going to get back into Standard too, y'all. I haven't really been playing a whole lot recently, except for like on Arena, and even actually I haven't even played on Arena at all in like the past month. But I think I'm going to get back in, you know, especially with the pro scene starting back up. I can't see why I wouldn't. So I think I'm going to get back into it. I just got to figure out what I want to play. I got to read up on some cards, some of these newer cards, and build some jank. Go back to them days. James, actually, we got some cool stuff out of that Pokemon break. Got a Charizard V-Star, Arceus V-Star, Arceus V. You know, there's some pretty good stuff in there. But this is what I've been excited about. This is that new release. I get burnt out on Commander. Like, I don't know, like, nothing against Commander, but to me, it's kind of boring. Like, that's my opinion, though. That's just my opinion, because usually, like, once you have, like, just becoming an immediate target kind of sucks sometimes. Luxurious libation, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer, freelance muscle. But like I said, that's just my personal opinion. You know, nothing against anybody that plays. I still have a commander. I still have 3 commander decks, something like that. Bam. Mythic Rare Cat Advisor. Then we got a Topiary Stomper. I wanted to say Stompy, like Mono Green Stompy. Oh yeah, like I stopped playing Standard because I got bored with it. So it's like, it's not just one format that I'm kind of like, I don't like any of it. Like, at one point, I almost got into Modern a few months back. What? A second Blood Moon? What? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I feel that, yeah, we should be getting a Discord here up soon, actually, for Standard. So, we'll see. We're trying to go back. I think we're trying to go back to Friday nights. Friday night Standard. All right. But Standard is also, or Chase likes Commander a lot. That's the only format he plays. He cannot stand Standard. So that's another thing. He kind of pumped up Commander into Friday Night Magic and kind of ran people out. Not really ran people out, but still. We got a Spiteful Repossession from the Commander decks with a Devilish Valet. Here, take my Lava Hammer. Paragon of Modernity. That's actually a pretty wicked looking card, ain't it? That's pretty cool looking. I like that art. With a rogue. Game day is back, yeah. But like I said, for anyone that didn't hear, any of the locals that may just be peeping in, that don't get in breaks, we do not have any events tonight. We will be closing at 6 so that we can prepare for Free Comic Book Day. Hypnotic Grifter, Illicit Shipment. So James, if you know some people that are trying to go play, if you can actually just pass that word along. Oh yeah, I mean that's fair, but it was kind of dying. Like as soon as they announced that the pro scene was ending, that's when it literally hit, and people just stopped showing up. It got bad there. It got bad. Void Ren Showcase. That's a pretty wicked looking showcase. We got an Undercover Operative. I'm not even sure that's a person. It's a shapeshifter, obviously. Night Clubber with a mini game. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with some ideas to bring Standard back too. So obviously we're doing breaks of all the newest stuff, and most of the new releases are Standard. So that's a wicked art card. That's cool. But I also still throw some old stuff. We got a Whack, Night Clubber, Fairy Vandal, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer, Tramway Station to a Mari the Killing Quill from the Commander decks. Woo! There we go. Raffine's Tower. Our our other triome right here. We got a Backup Agent foil with a treasure. But yeah, the turns deck, the thing is the turns deck was beatable. That's the thing. It wasn't too OP. Like I beat the turns deck with like random jank decks a lot. Not saying I never lost against them. Like I've lost a few times, but you also it helps people become. It kind of forces people to become like use their imagination. There we go. Crow's Defensive Contractor. Oh yeah, like once I find out it's happening, I'll probably start building up. I'm probably just gonna buy like a booster box or two, and then buy singles from there. Stack 6 going over to Peter. All right, all right. I mean, if it comes out to where I end up needing to run Friday nights, You know, it is what it is. I'll do it. That swamp's pretty wicked. They've been doing some cool arts on these swamps recently. Capenna and Kamigawa. The Boulder. Quasar Augur of Agonies. Scuttling Butler. Racer's Ring. Disciplined Duelist. Rigo. Streetwise Mentor. And we got a light 'em up foil with a mini game. Ooh, there's our first foil land. That is gorgeous, ain't it? That is beautiful. That is a beautiful island. Yeah, but like I said, I just got to see what's out there, what's being played. Like I said, I got to kind of catch up with some Magic. That's on me. But catch up, see what's being played, and just start building against it. And how about that for you right there, Peter? Almost said Richard because your middle name, Peter Richard Casil. But yeah, Obnixilis, the Adversary Mythic Rare Walker. Let's go. We got a Waterfront District foil and a Citizen token. Don't know why I turned it around like that. All right, Cormella Glamour Thief, Maestro's Charm, Broker's Charm, Sparrow's Adjudicators, Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, into a Fleetfoot Dancer Showcase. He says 2 more to go. We got Soul of Emancipation. I mean, we still got another 32 packs to open, so it's possible. Corpse Appraiser foil with a mini game. All right. We got a Syndicate Infiltrator, Suspicious Bookcase, Graveyard Shift, Forge Boss, Disciplined Duelist into an Incandescent Aria. I think this is actually a pretty solid card. I think that's pretty solid. Would go well in a Ginny Fey deck. Soul of Emancipation Showcase foil. And a Devil token. All right. Peter, last pack of your first stack. Boom. All right, we got a Cormella Glamour Thief, Maestro's Charm, Broker's Charm, Skybridge Towers, Crew Captain into an Evolving Door. And for you guys, if y'all ever wanted to just buy a box or something offline and you wanted me to open it, just shoot me a message. I'll open it. I'll open up personal boxes. I open up personal boxes for sports. Every once in a while, we do it for Pokemon and Magic. But if y'all ever were just like, you know what, I want to buy a box for Josh to just rip for me. You just buy it and then be like, hey, I placed an order. Can you break that for me? And then we'll set up a time to do it. All right, not a bad stack right there with that Obnixilis. If you get an Elspeth. All right, stack 7. Going over to Jacob Russell. But yeah, if you guys wanted to trade during the break, y'all are more than welcome. Because it's something I can do on camera and you guys can see it. But if it's afterwards, sorry, but I'm not going to do it. Don't want to take any chances. I'd rather have everything recorded. I mean, there's a camera in my office that watches everything. But still, I would like you guys to see on the actual webcam. Take to the Streets, Voice of the Vermin, Sizzling Soloist, Brazen Upstart, Xander's Lounge Showcase. Let's go. Jeez, you've pulled 4 already? That's wild. What? Look at that. That is a pack right there, y'all. Xander's Lounge and Aspera's Headquarters. What? What a stack. What a stack for you, Jacob. Torch Breath foil with a minigame. That was just one pack. Wicked. We'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, that paid for your stack. If it didn't, it got pretty close. All right, we got a Luxurious Libation, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer, Freelance Muscle, Tramway Station, Broker's Charm, into an Unleash the Inferno. That's a cool looking card. Racer's Ring foil with a Devil token. I don't know why they didn't just keep the names Triomes. Like, they still could have been like Xander's Triome, Sparris Triome, you know? Instead, they had to go chopping it up. We got a Cleanup Crew, Stimulus Package, Security Rocks, Skybridge Towers, Obscura Charm, Masked Bandits, a Fight Rigging. Hey, there we go. Masked Bandits Gilded Foil. We'll take that with a treasure token. That's pretty cool. Those gilded foils are pretty wild. I like them a lot. I feel like it takes forever to open these packs. Good grief, we're in 36 minutes and we're just a little over halfway through. I mean, I also talk a lot, so that could be something that's slowing me down. I'm just like talking, so my hands move a little bit slower. An offer you can't refuse foil with a Rogue. And last one here for you, Jacob, for your first stack. Or actually, your second stack. Yeah. All right, we got a Wingshield Agent, Illuminator, Virtuoso, Torch Breath, Botanical Plaza, Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, into an Obscura Interceptor. Ooh, Angel of Suffering, Mythic Rare, Nightmare Angel. Bam. It's still, I'm not a big fan of it. I think they should have just kept going with it. But again, y'all, that's just my personal opinion. I think they should have just kept it as Triomes, you know? Like, if there was something they had already started doing, they should have just continued with it. Like, if they weren't called all called Triomes in the beginning, you know, that's different. But look at that. Angel of Suffering, Xander's Lounge, and Asper's Headquarters, and these two Triomes were in the same pack. That was pretty wild. That was a pretty good stack, Jacob. All right, going over to stack 8, back over to Peter. Boom. All right, we got a Mage's Attendant, Rumor Gatherer. I'm glad I've got a playmat right here. And my hand's like that far from the bottom. Darling of the Masses, Tramway Station, Quasar Vaganese into a Shakedown Heavy. We got a Hold for Ransom foil. Look at that. We were just talking about it earlier. Sensei's Divining Top from the list. Wow. That happens, James. It happens more often than none. She's like, oh, I didn't know I had this. That's why I've got a land binder so I don't end up running into that. But look at that. Sensei's Top. All right. We got a Cabaretti Charm, Obscura Charm, Riveteer's Charm, Waterfront District, Obscura Charm Showcase, Zayatora's Envoy Showcase. Then we got a Workshop War Chief, an Obscura Initiate Foil, some little token Counters. There we go. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it paid for the stack. Chris said, now I'm jealous. We haven't got a signed art card yet, which is wild. I mean, hey, Chris, though, we have pulled 2 Blood Moons in this already, so maybe there's another Sensei's Top somewhere. Cleanup Crew, Stimulus Package, Security Rocks, Crew Captain, Rakish Revelers, Obscura Charm. We got an Arcane Bombardment. An Exotic Pets foil, which looks like a picture in a kid's book. Ooh. That would be cool, because Anointed Procession is still really good. Like I said with you earlier, James, I agree. I'm happy that they brought that list number down, so we didn't just get a bunch of like poopy list cards. All right, Spares, Adjudicators, Riveteers, Ascendancy. We got a Security Bypass foil. That's pretty wicked looking. And a Citizen. All right, Peter. Last pack, brother man. We got a Lagrella the Magpie, Dusk Mangler, Tavern Swindler, Shattered Seraph, Brazen Upstart, Waterfront District into a Cabaretti Ascendancy. And that was that. Backstreet Bruiser foil. Oh, Othelm, Sigardian Outcast, Friends Forever. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Sensei's Top, Arcane Bombardment. Couple Ascendancy cards in there. That was not a bad stack at all, Peter. Going over to stack 9 and 10. Mr. Chris Corey for his other mega stack. Really? Have we not seen that one before? Hey, there we go. Signed art card. Mayor. Meeting of the Five. Dominic Mayer. Meeting of the Five. Is that mythic, like, 5-color, was it sorcery, I think? We got a Riveteers Requisitioner. Out of the way. Slip out the back. Riveteers Decoy. Tramway Station into an Urabrask Heretic Praetor. Mythic Rare Praetor. Okay. Okay. We got a Wrecking Crew foil with an Elmar Ulvenwald Informant. Friends Forever! He said it is bad. Alright, we got a Grizzly Sigil, Corpse Appraiser, Rogues Gallery, Cormello Glamour Thief, Brazen Upstart, Tenacious Underdog Showcase. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just not the biggest fan of this showcase. Like, it looks clean. I'm just not a fan of it. Professional Facebreaker. Let's go. Sounds like my kind of dude right there. For the family foil and a fish token. Jesus. Uh-oh, list card. Let's go. What we getting? What we getting? Or is it another Friends Forever? We got a Public Enemy, a Little Chat, an Offer You Can't Refuse, Sleep with the Fishes, Quasar Augur of Agonies into a Park Heights Pegasus. I feel like we have not seen this one either. 2-drop Flying and Trample, Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If you had 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay, we got a Vazi Keen Negotiator from the commander decks. And our list card, another Gisa and Geralf. Jesus, Chris, that's 2 for you. Really? Let's see. So Underdog Blitz for 4, paying 2 life, okay. You may cast Tenacious Underdog from your graveyard using its Blitz ability. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. And the Facebreaker Menace, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. You're right, those aren't bad. Those are not bad. Legit, that's 2 Gisa and Geralfs, 2 Blood Moons. Let's see if we can get a second Sensei's Top. Ooh, got a foil Swamp, though. Take that. Put it in a sleeve. There we go. All right. We got to call in a professional. Rafine Silencer. We got a Whack. Nightclubber. Rakish Revelers, followed by an Unlicensed Hearse. And a foil Big Score. Ooh, with an Arvinox the Mind Flail. One of those Friends Forever cards. Let's keep it rolling. Still got some more packs for you, Chris. All right, Luxurious Libation. Rocco Cabaretti Caterer. Freelance Muscle. Shattered Seraph. Brazen Upstart. Mary the Killing Quill. From the Commander decks. We got a Maestros Diabolus. Majestic Metamorphosis foil with a treasure token. More list cards, come on. Which one? Which one are you talking about, James? There's like a 8-second delay between whenever I go over a card and when you guys actually see it. The list commander, I haven't seen him. Let's see. Give me just a moment. Torch Breath, Calling a Professional, Rafine Silencer, Riveteer's Charm, Glamorous Outlaw, Quasi Augur of Agonies, Mysterious Limousine. We got an Elegant Entourage foil with some little tokens or counters. You said the list commander. Johnny D, we'll go over your stuff here in a minute. The list commander. Are you talking about this one? Or are you talking about this one? So there's Gisa and Geralf. Whenever the ETBs put the top 4 cards of your library in your graveyard, during each of your turns, you may cast a zombie creature card from your graveyard. If you're talking about Arvinox, Arvinox the Mind Flail isn't a creature unless you control 3 or more permanents you don't own. At the beginning of your end step, exile the bottom card of each opponent's library face down. For as long as those cards remain exiled, you may look at them. You may cast permanent spells from among them. And you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. That's what that does. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. And then there's Mary the Killing Quill. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, exile it with a hit counter on it. Assassins, mercenaries, and rogues you control have death touch, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a hit counter from a card that player owns in exile. If you do, draw a card and create 2 treasure tokens. Nice. I tried to watch Stranger Things. It just wasn't my show. Look at that. You got the card and you got the art card. It's cool when that happens in the same pack, though. Riveteer's Decoy, Riveteer's Requisitioner. Out of the way. Vampire Scrivener, Racer's Ring. We got a Nimble Larcenist, Widespread Thieving. Ooh, a Maestros Diabolus Foil Showcase. Bjorna Nightfall Alchemist. Walking Dead kind of lost me. Trying to remember, beginning of season 4, was it? I think it might have been. All right, we got a Cabaretti Charm, Obscura Charm, Riveteer's Charm, Crew Captain, Skybridge Towers, Cabaretti Charm, Showcase into a Horde Hauler. We got a Refuse to Yield into a Hargild Kindly Rune Chanter. Let me grab another thing of sleeves. Good grief. I told you, it feels like this stuff takes forever to open. There's just so much to it. Give me just a moment. Such a rough life. I'm going to update the time for the collector's break. I'm going to give myself till 1:45. So here in about 23 minutes. Give me just a moment. Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much like anything like after the prison that they had found, I was just like, whatever. The prison was a good one for them, and they just kind of got pooed on from there. All right. Take to the Streets, Voice of the Vermin, Sizzling Soloist, Mass Bandits, Lagrello the Magpie into a Black Market Tycoon. Get in there. We got a Raffine's Guidance foil with a treasure token. All right, another art card. My sleeves just upside down? I think my sleeves are all upside down. I'm like, why do I keep having to flip all my sleeves? All right, Pugnacious Pugilist, Pyre Sledge Arsonist, Glittering Stockpile, Involuntary Employment, Masked Bandits, Zayatora's Proving Ground. We'll take that. We got a Broken Wings foil into a treasure token. Get back here. Get over here. All right, let's go through it real quick. All right, Zayatora's Proving Ground. Let's go. We'll take that. Maestros Diabolus. Regular and that. Mary the Killing Quill. Arvinox the Mind Flail. Foil Swamp. Jisa and Groff. Vazikeen Navigator Foil. Park Heights Pegasus. Professional Facebreaker and Tenacious Underdog are pretty sick. Elmar Olvenwald Informant. Urabrask Heretic Praetor. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Oh, Johnny D. Stack 4. Let me go ahead and show you what you got real quick. So you got a Lord Xander the Collector, a Ledger Shredder. You got a Blood Moon, Jaxus the Troublemaker, Shakedown Heavy Foil, Structural Assault Foil, Gala Greeters, Swindler's Scheme, and an Obscura Ascendancy. That was for you. Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. All right, going on to stack 11. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking me so long to go through this. I think it's because we're having a good chat and all that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pretty solid stack. All right, stack 11. Let's get it, Jacob. Last stack for you, brother man. We've only got one Planeswalker in these two boxes so far, y'all. Only one. We got a Pyre Sledge Arsonist, Glittering Stockpile, Involuntary Employment, Glamorous Outlaw, Cormella Glamour Thief, into a Topiary Stomper, the Plant Dino. I love how he looks like a T-Rex in here. We got a Psionic Snoop foil with a mini game. The land he got here was he got the Jund one, so Zayator's Proving Ground. I don't think we hit a land yet. Oh, Xander's Lounge he got there. Yeah. So he got the Zayator's Proving Ground and the Xander's Lounge for his lands. Oh, that's sick. Obnixilis. Look at him. Looking like a mob boss. Yeah, Grixis and Jund. There you go. Was that Grixis? Yes, Grixis. You got the Grixis and Jund triomes. All right. That art card's just too cool, though. We got a Venom Connoisseur, Angelic Observer, Swooping Protector, Lagrella the Magpie, Glamorous Outlaw, Fabian Boss's Confidant, Mythic Rare Commander. All right, we got a Fleetfoot Dancer, Trample Life, Link, and Haste. We got a Lagrella the Magpie foil and some little counters. All right, we got a Refuse to Yield, Brazen Upstart, Citizen's Crowbar, Sparrow's Adjudicators, Riveteer's Charm, Racer's Ring, into a Jetmir's Garden. Got the Naya Triome. You got a Fake Your Own Death foil with a dog. Got that dog token. All right. Mage's Attendant, Rumor Gatherer, Darling of the Masses, Ceremonial Groundbreaker, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer, Botanical Plaza into a Broker's Ascendancy. You got a Broker's Initiate foil with a Treasure. If y'all are both good with it, then if y'all want to look up that pricing real quick. Bouncer's Beatdown, Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, Quasar Augur of Agonies, Scuttling Butler, Disciplined Duelist. We got a Wiretapping. We got a Deal Gone Bad foil with an Angel token. That is it for stack 11. Got a Jetmir's Garden in here. Here, I'll help y'all out real quick. Let's see, tcgplayer.com. For James, yours was the Sphinx, right? Or was it? The Sphinx Demon, I'm assuming, is the one you're talking about. James? Or James, Johnny D. Raffine Scheming Sphere is $5.96. And then let's see. Zayatora's Proving Ground. Let's see. Zayatora's Proving Ground, the regular one is $8.33. So there's like a $2 difference there. And that's the Jund one. The Grixis one is Xander's Lounge. Xander's Lounge is sitting at $8.26. So that's really up to you guys. It's just a couple dollar difference. So as long as, and I mean, Chris, that's the black. Oh, the Black Horror. That's right. I got y'all. So the Arvinox, the Mind Flail. $0.60. It's sitting at 60 cents. So in all reality, Chris, that's a decision for you to make. If you're cool with letting go of one of the triomes for the Sphinx, that's on to you. Stack 12. Going over to Mr. Ryan Swaney to close out this set break. Yeah, so the two triomes, the Jund and the Grixis triome, are around like $8, $8 and some change. And it was like about $6 for Raffine. So, you know, not much of a difference there. All right, James, are you good with that? All right, we got a Disciplined Duelist. Knockout Blow. Patch up. Mr. Orfeo the Boulder. Shattered Seraph into a Luxior Gyada's Gift. Mythic Rare equipment. Like I said, they're starting to make a lot of these Mythic Rare like equipments. We got a Riveteer's Charm foil. That's actually really pretty looking. That's nice looking. And we got a Citizen. I tagged James just in case he hopped off real quick. He may be checking prices out. All right, we got a Syndicate Infiltrator, Suspicious Bookcase, Graveyard Shift, Masked Bandits, Broker's Charm, Agnes the Dragon's Lash. That's a cool one. Vyashno Warrior. Haste. Whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. I just don't like the whole tapped treasure token part. That's not. I'm not a big fan. Agnes the Dragon's Lash. The showcase foil version of it. I mean, that's pretty cool. All right, so you're cool with getting the Grixis one then, James? I just like to be clear and concise, you know, with everything, make sure nothing goes wrong. If I can be the mediator that makes sure it's correct, cool, I'm down for that. Forge Boss, Fatal Grudge, Pugnacious Pugilist, Sparrow's Adjudicators, Lagrella the Magpie, Shattered Seraph, into a Shadow of Mortality. Sweet, you got it. Y'all got it. We got a Tavern Swindler foil with a treasure token. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, James, you were stack 3, Raffine, Scheming Seer, and then Chris's Xander's Lounge from stack 1 will be traded. Boom and boom. So there y'all go. Nice little trade there. And to be honest, you guys, congrats to you guys. That was the first live trade that we've done. I've said it to people, but nobody, like only a few people have actually, I think, kind of taken that into consideration. If y'all want to do that and y'all are both cool with it, hey, go for it. I don't mind checking a price real quick, you know, because just making sure everything's good. Exotic Pets, Metropolis Angel, Vampire Scrivener. We got a Maestro's Charm, Skybridge Towers, Crew Captain into a Tenacious Underdog. We got a Rocks Pummeler foil with a Citizen. Death Shadow's less cool cousin. All right, y'all, last one. Last one. Here we go. Here we go. See if we can get another Planeswalker. We got an Obscura Charm, Riveteer's Charm, Crew Captain, Carmella Glamour Thief, Waterfront District into a Rabble Rousing. Rabble. That's what reminds me of South Park. We got a Chaldea Strong Arm into a Sophina Spear Sage Deserter. Friends forever. Right, there's that. Agnes is pretty cool, though. I'll give it that. Agnes is cool. And a Luxior Gyata's Gift Mythic Rare. Bless me. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and switch on over to the randomizer. Of course, you guys are going to switch over to the randomizer. All 12 of y'all's names. These will be for the Gala Greeters. Basically, buy a box promo. That's what they really are. They're just buy a box promos. Pulling them off their little tab real quick. All right. We got all 12 of y'all's names. We're going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, and we re-roll. Top 2 people get 1. Your name's up there twice. Hey, that's cool. You can get it. I don't think anyone's going to be too mad about that. All right, Jacob Russell and Peter Casile. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping these. I'm just going to keep those sealed for y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got you. Who was it again? Peter and Jacob? Yeah, Jacob and Peter Casile. All right, so Jacob was spot 5 for his first one, and Peter spot 6. So there y'all go. That is it. I will catch you guys here in about 5 to 7 minutes for the next break. Until then, you guys be kind, be safe, take care, and peace out, y'all.